Hello friends, welcome back. I hope you guys can hear me over this AC unit. I apologize for that sound, but we are having very unusual hot temperatures here in Arkansas for this time of the year. It is October, which should be nice and cool. We are up in the higher 80s into the 90s in some places, so yeah, it's pretty toasty. So we're gonna have to keep running that for a little bit, but we have our October haul for you guys from Azure. I did place a larger haul. I wanted to go ahead and make sure we are stocked up on things that we need, because we do not know what's going to happen with this whole November 5th thing, and there's just a lot of chaos going on with the possible world war. But anyway, I don't want to get into all of that. I just want to say, please prepare if you can. We are definitely trying to do that. Down here I have some large 25-pound bags of things that we went ahead and looked through our storage to see what we were lacking, and these were items that I wanted to fill in a little bit, so we'll go over that here in just a second. But I will start over here in this area. I did not have room. Normally I would buy these in the full case, but our refrigerator is pretty full right now, so I just bought two of these, the Azure Grassfed plain yogurt. Now, we've ordered this on so many occasions. It's delicious. It has that nice fat it's cream that's on the top, and we've already went through this whole one right here. It is empty, and yeah, my son, this is his favorite stuff right here. So maybe next month, if everything's okay, maybe we can get a whole case of that. For the two of those, it was a little over $7, and that is a 24 ounce. Okay, we have a 5-pound bag of the French green lentils. This is one of my favorite lentils. These, like the black beluga lentils, also hold their shape very well, so these are really good to cook up if you don't want them to be mushy, okay? And they have a good flavor. I placed an order for one more bag of these Adzuki beans. This is kind of a sweeter bean. In the Asian countries, they use this for a red bean paste, but they're really good just to eat. So we grabbed one more of those. Now, if you plant these, they are beautiful. The pea pods on these are bean pods. They're called winged beans if you want to look those up. But they have a very unique shape, and they're so pretty. So you can use those as seeds as well. Alright, I got, both of those bags were $11 and some change a piece. They had one of these on sale. I've wanted one of those for a long time. This is the Scandinavian dough whisk. Sorry, I'm trying to rush through this, but I was thinking about ordering one of these soon. Also, I need to do a giveaway. I haven't done one in a very long time. I am still trying to get my channel up to monetization. We don't have enough time, so if you don't mind, it would really help us if you could like and subscribe, and especially comments. That really helps if anyone comments. Even if you want to put a thumbs up in the comments, I would so much appreciate it. But this was $4.95, and like I said, I may get one of these also for a giveaway soon. Let me know if you would like to do that. We have a case of their organic whole kernel corn. A lot of these are turned around, it's hard to show you, but these were $15 and change for this. It was on sale. They have a lot of their canned goods on sale right now. I'm sorry, I'm trying to hurry through this. I've got to go to the DMV and renew my driver's license, and I don't have much more time to get there, so I'm messing up my words here trying to hurry. I'm so sorry. But I like to get the corn in organic because oftentimes it is sprayed. I'm trying to get this open over here. It was really on there. But I got a 4-pound container here of the fresh plums. Now, when you order plums from Azure, they have several different varieties. You never know what you're going to get, but this is my favorite right here. I think there's Italian plums. I think that's what they're called, but these are so sweet. They are pretty soft, so I need to hurry up and get through these, but they are delicious, and you can use this in cooking as well or make a plum jam. But yeah, I love these, and Azure is my favorite place to get plums from. They are organic, which is awesome. I grabbed one bag of this cough relief lozenges. We have winter coming up, and we always know there's icky stuff out there floating around all the time, so I went ahead and grabbed one of those, and I stocked up on some more spices. As I commented on a video recently, I kind of have a problem with spices. I like to make sure we have plenty on stock, sometimes a little too much, but if things go down, something happens, you're going to be glad you have a lot of spices stocked up. And I love how Azure packages these already in the Mylar, so I can go ahead and put these into a plastic tub and keep them there for a very long time if needed. So we have the ground pepper right here. Now this was $7 and some change. I grabbed a 4-ounce pack of parsley here. All of these are the 4-ounce, but it's a pretty good amount because parsley weighs almost nothing, so you can imagine there's a lot in here. And this was, I believe, $4 and change. We got some rosemary leaves. This is always good, especially at this time of the year. And speaking of that, it's turkey season, so we have plenty of sage here. I got the ground sage. I do prefer that. I don't remember the price on this. If I can find it, I might put it in the video for you guys, but I know it wasn't over $6, so I got that one. And I also got sage leaves that are rubbed, and this is the one that I prefer. To me, I don't know, it probably doesn't make a difference. I just like the rubbed better, especially in my homemade cornbread dressing. Okay, I got one more bag of garlic. I am gonna cut the tops off of some of these and roast them, along with some tomatoes and onions and butternut squash to make soup soon. But their garlic is almost always perfect, and it's really large garlic. I love that. It's great for roasting. Okay, we got 2 5-pound blocks of this raw sharp cheddar. Now we have a fun project coming up with this, and I'm going to share that with you guys. I am going to be waxing a lot of this cheese. I don't want to store it in the freezer. That takes up too much space. Waxing will make it last almost indefinitely, as long as it's kept safe. You know, nothing can poke a hole in that wax or whatever, or it gets cut. It's going to seal it up and keep it safe, and it also kind of ages it a little bit more. This is already aged. It says for 120 days, but that's just going to deepen the flavor of it even more. So that is on the way. Like I said, I'm going to share that project with you guys. I'm going to just cut it into some blocks, and some of this also is going to be for Christmas gifts to give away, so stay tuned for that. Now we have their 2-ounce bottle of monk fruit concentrate. Let me tell you, this stuff, I ordered it last month, and after I tried this, I'm amazed. And I've used stevia liquids and all that stuff for a long time, and the blends, but this right here tastes so close to sugar, and it's very strong, very concentrated, so you don't need very much at all. At some point, I'm going to go ahead and get their larger bottle, and I think that is 4 ounces, but this one is $8 and some change. I'm going to have to look at the ounces on the bigger one. It may be larger than 8 or 4. It may be 8. But the large one is it's almost $25, I think. It may not be on sale now, but I'll have to check into that. But if you're looking for a good liquid sugar substitute, this is it. And it's not going to raise your sugar. It is sugar-free. It's on the low glycemic index, so Awesome product here. I'm happy with that. And let's see, back here we got a really big bottle of the organic sunflower oil. If you watch me for a while, you know I watched that clearance list. And this is one of the items that were on recently, and they probably still have some in stock. They had quite a bit. This was $15 and change, and that's a good price for an organic sunflower oil. Now, I normally don't use this, but with holiday season coming, I do make more baked goods and stuff. This is gonna go much better on my budget for those baked items, because normally we only use either avocado oil, butter, or olive oil, and as you know, that's pretty expensive these days. So this is going to stretch out my budget quite a bit, and it does not change the flavor. It's a really neutral tasting oil. I recently did use a smaller bottle with my homemade cornbread. I couldn't tell the difference, so that's going to be good for this coming season. Okay, now we're going to come down here. Like I said, I got 4 25-pound bags. This one right here is whole barley. This, if you do not know, is one of the most affordable grains that you can stretch your budget with. This entire bag was just $15 and some change. We love this one. Now, I did make a soup recently with the black barley. I'm going to tell you, I'm not feeling that one. It does not get very soft. It has a really thick hull on the outside. So this is what we prefer right here. We're just going to stick with this, and we're happy with this one. It cooks up nice and soft. Like I said, you can stretch out your budget with this. Beef and barley soup is one of those amazing things. You can make a vegetable barley soup, but it's delicious and it's very good for you. Now, over here we have a 25-pound bag. This is the Coruscant wheat. This is what you call Kamut. Kamut is the brand name. This is just Azure's brand. But this is also one of those very nutritious things that you can add to your wheat collection. I prefer either this or spelt berries when I'm making home ground or home milled flour. So this is much more nutritious than a regular red wheat, hard red wheat, or white wheat. The same with spelt. You can also cook this up like a rice. It's a large grain, actually. I don't know if you've seen it. I'm not wanting to open this yet. I would show it to you, but it cooks up really fluffy and it's chewy when you cook it like a rice. This is heavy. Okay. This is another thing. I like to buy the blue corn because it is more nutritious than the yellow corn. Yes, it's going to look a little pale blue when you make a cornbread if you want to mill that, or anything that you're going to use a corn meal in it. It will look a little bit blue. Tortillas, they will also look blue, a little darker. But because of this blue color, it's much higher in antioxidants, and that's what we really need to be adding to our nutrition. So we got that to stock up on. I know I have a couple more of these in long-term storage, but I wanted to make sure we had some extra. Okay, now last bag here. Oh, this is not a 25-pound bag. I forgot. This is a 10-pound bag, but this is the radiatori, and this is also made from the Coruscant wheat. So this is a very nutritious pasta, and I do prefer the Kamut or Coruscant in all of their pastas as well. It's the best that you can get out of a pasta. Okay, if you've not seen radiatori, I love this shape. It holds sauces so well, and it's just fun. But that's one of my favorite pasta shapes. Okay, now that is the end. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get ready and go get my driver's license renewed. I got pulled over this morning because I have a headlight out after I had taken my husband to work, and of course the the officer was very nice and understanding. He just said, I wanted to make sure you knew. And I was like, yes, we have the bulb. We just don't have it installed yet. We've not had time. But when he looked at my license, he was like, will you do me a favor? And I said, yes, what's that? And he said, your driver's license expired a few days ago. And he's like, you need to go get that done. I was like, okay, yes, sir. So thank God I did not get in trouble, but I have to get there and get that done. So anyway, I love you all, and I will see you very soon. I'm not sure which video is going up, the prepping video for this month or this one, but they're both coming, so who knows which one's going. Hopefully our internet will cooperate. So I'm out of breath. Okay. I love you, friends. I will see you all very soon. Take care, my loves. Bye.